They need to talk about cybersecurity. How do they do that, and how do they keep the rapport and the smiles and maintain the photo opportunities to give both of the nations a signal that they're cooperating?
They show that they're serious about it. They've already pre-messaged that they're going to start a regular working group of meetings and discussions on cyber, that it's not just about talking points because we're attacking them, they're attacking us. It's becoming serious. Folks are worried. But they've also really tried to make this a stage-managed, strong and friendly summit. Shirt sleeves, of course. It's Southern California.
The Annenberg Mansion.
That's right. The Chinese have already said that they've gotten the North Koreans. They've helped get the North Koreans to come back towards talks. We have an announcement of a $4.7 billion investment that the Chinese are going to make to take over Smithfield Foods.
Yeah, how important is that?
It's important because clearly that was vetted with the Chinese government in advance. They never would have made that announcement beforehand, 1 week before the summit.
Do you see the U.S. saying okay to that deal?
I'm sure that there will be a congressman or two that will say, oh my God, we'll have dead pigs floating down the Hudson if the Chinese take this over. But this is not a strategic sector. This is the kind of investment the United States would like to see. It's not telecom, it's not military industrial complex. So yeah, it'll go through. You
and the former ambassador to China, John Huntsman, were out in the New York Times over the weekend writing about what the U.S. needs to do, our pivot to Asia. Do you approve of the administration's China policy right now?
We absolutely think the United States should be hedging China, certainly, because there are lots of areas where we have conflict and disagreements. For example, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, trade, maintaining strong relations with our allies in the region, the Japanese and others that are concerned about security infringements. But you can't do that without also reaching out to the Chinese. So one of the things we call for, we want to see a fourth communique that is strategically important, that really sets out what the strategic goals of the relationship are between the two heads of state. We haven't done that since in the 80s. And secondly, we'd like to see a pre-trade framework, a trade investment framework agreement, a TIFA, which is like a pre-FTA starting between the two countries. Yeah. So that's not just about the U.S. doing multilateral with everyone around China and circling them. There's something held out to the Chinese as well.
Clearly, that's a big to-do list between the United States and China.